Well, hello, friends. It's me, as if it would be anyone else. And it's time for a story. A nice guy story. From Reddit user Littlest Ghoul. I like your name. This is Nice Guys of OnlyFans. I get the impression we're going to get into a real fucking shit show with this one, so, buckle in, kids. Here we go. Oh boy. Hello, people of Reddit. Hello, Littlest Ghoul. Boy, oh boy, do I have a story for you today. This is the story of Calvin, name changed for obvious reasons, and how he duped me. But I got my revenge. I do love a good revenge tale. Now, with this whole pandemic going on, I was laid off work, and despite being put on government assistance, I needed the extra cash to help pay my bills, so I'm not scraping by, and I can actually help with Christmas time. So I joined OnlyFans at the end of May this year. Now, a lot of my clients are absolute dolls. They're a true blessing to me. They're good tippers and pay for every PPV message, and they even suggest me to their friends. I know, it's hard to believe, but it's true. Hey man, I know times is hard out there, so I'm actually really happy that you're doing good. That's fucking cool. I spend most of my days promoting and making content. I post teasers on Snapchat, and that's how I met Calvin. Now, Calvin added my snap from one of the OnlyFans promotion groups I'm in on Facebook. All is fine and dandy. The more people I add on Snap means there's more people to see my promoting and hopefully join my OF, which equals more money in my pocket. But Calvin wasn't like the rest of the customers. He didn't want to join my OF, but he wanted some custom content, which isn't a problem. We agreed that he'd pay through PayPal, and I sent the content through Snap. He spent a decent amount of money on things. A few dollars here, a few dollars there. It all added up. But it all came to a head one day. Calvin and I talked most of the day for a few days before he made this request. He wanted to do a one-on-one FaceTime chat with mutual self-pleasuring. I'd watch him, he'd watch me. I gave him a price for this, how long it'd last, date and time for when this'll happen. He agreed with everything, especially the price. I made up a contract for him to sign, to send it back to me, for legal reasons that'll be clear later. I had a gut feeling that this was going to be too good to be true, but I chalked it up to nerves since this was the first time I'd be doing a whole one-on-one FaceTime thing with a customer. Videos are way different than being live with someone. I mean, I'm not an OnlyFans person, but yeah, I kind of feel that. Videos are way different than doing something live. I do live streams too, if you don't know, which you should be watching, I'm just saying. When the time comes, I call him over Snapchat, and he answers. We do our thing. I told him he had an hour since I had other things to do. He agreed that an hour would be fine. And before anyone asked, yes, I got the money up front before we did anything. Another lesson I learned the hard way. Yeesh, I can only imagine what that means, and I'm glad you got the money. Anyway, Calvin is taking forever to finish. I'm doing everything I can to possibly help him, but nothing's happening. And that's when the timer goes off. Our session ended. Calvin wasn't happy. He proceeded to try and call me half a dozen times before raging in the chat. I didn't exactly ignore him, but I had other things I needed to do. I had to do my grocery shopping and some cleaning. You know, adult shit. Feel that. Now imagine this. I'm minding my business in the cereal aisle of Walmart, and all I can feel is my phone frantically vibrating in my pocket. Unbeknownst to me, it was Calvin. Finally, I got fed up and checked to see who was trying to get a hold of me so badly. If I thought I was annoyed before, boy, I was beyond annoyed now. Calvin was spamming my Snapchat and continued to try and FaceTime me. Is there something I can help you with? Why did you end the call? The hour was up, but I didn't finish. I know, but I'm sorry, I have other things to do, and you agreed, 1 hour. But I didn't finish. Again, sorry. Can we do it again? Yeah, but it'll cost you. No, I didn't finish. I'm not paying for another chat. Then you're not getting one. Sorry. I run a business, we had an agreement. We agreed 1 hour, not until you got your rocks off, and you got what you paid for. Fair, actually, and you did sign the contract, dude, so you knew what the terms were before everything happened. This did not go over well with Calvin. He was angry. Now, I like to think that I was reasonable. We had an agreement that the session would last 1 hour. He agreed to this, and that's what he got. Nowhere in our agreement did it say that the session would last until he finished, and he got what he paid for. 1 hour of me watching him watching me. So if he wanted another session, he'd have to pay for another session. Honestly, I think you are being reasonable. You agreed to terms before anything happened, and if he didn't like the terms, he had a chance to renegotiate them at the beginning. But just because he's mad that it didn't fit the way he wanted it to, is a problem for him specifically. Like, if you wanted it to be something else, you should have just said that. I left the conversation at that, finished doing my shopping, then went to Starbucks drive-thru for my s'mores frappe. That actually sounds really good. When I got home, I did my thing, put the groceries away, cleaned up a bit. Then when I finally sat down to relax a bit, I decided to move money from PayPal to the bank. That's when I saw it. Calvin had refunded all of the money he paid me. $375 was the refund. $300 for one session? I'm in the wrong business. So I did the only rational thing I could think of. I asked him about it. Did you refund money on PayPal? Yeah, I did. Why? 'Cause you're a scamming bitch. How did I scam you? You ended the call before I could finish. That's not scamming you. You agreed to the terms and conditions of our session. 1 hour. That's it. Well, joke's on you, bitch. I recorded all the stuff you sent me in our call. I got your shit for free now. Oh, what a fucking asshole. Now I was beyond pissed. Understandably so. Not only did he refund all the money he paid me, but he fucking recorded my content. I know, it comes with the territory of sex work, but it doesn't make it okay. No, it's absolutely not okay. That's really fucked. Like, whoa, dude. Well, here's the thing. I know my shit. I know it's legal. I know it's not legal. I made up a contract for him to sign and date before we did the call. Specifically said that he wasn't to screenshot or record the session, as well as how long it lasted and when it would happen. He proceeded to sign the paper, agree to my terms and conditions. I only do that for one-on-one FaceTime calls since there can be a bit more legality to it. Besides the contract, him, unknowingly to me, recorded all that stuff is considered revenge porn, which is very much illegal. Fucking right, absolutely. Calvin, delete my stuff right now. No, I'm gonna post it, get some coin off of it. That is against the law. If you do it, I'll press charges. Stupid hoe think I give a fuck about you. They'll take one look at your OnlyFans and drop the charges. You're nothing but a whore, selling your body for a dime. That's a stank coochie shit. Fucking try me, selling your used pussy's all you're good for. Keep sucking dick for $1, little girl. I just want to point out that despite the fact that Calvin just raged a bunch of incel shit, he paid for that. Even if he did, steal the money back, he still paid for it. Calvin, you kind of fucking dumb, dude. Now, old me would have gone off on him, but new me? Oh, new me is smarter than that. I myself took screenshots of our conversation. Have to show my best friend the audacity of this bitch. And the other half was to blacklist him in every group that promotes models of OnlyFans, since he's in 99% of the same ones I'm in. Trust me, I see him thirsting after other models all the time. I also got the information I needed from his Facebook profile, area the city he's from, where he works, phone number, all that jazz, just in case I needed to press charges. Calvin was not happy when I posted our conversation in the groups, tagging him in the post as well. Oh, that's an extra special. Ooh, I like that. I warned the other girls about him in case he's either done this to other girls or girls he planned on doing this to. He went off on me in the comments. He said it wasn't fair that I posted our private conversation. Oh, the irony. One of his golden comments went like so. Stupid OnlyFans hosts think they're slick. I'll fucking ruin all of you. Post your shit on the walls for your family and friends to see. Fuck, I'll DM your mama and daddy and they raised a no-good whore. Stupid bitches always get what they want. I paid, she scammed me. 1 hour video chat for $100? That's a fucking ripoff. You took more than that, dude. No one wants to fuck your loose-ass pussy. That's why you're on OnlyFans, catfishing motherfuckers all their money. Scam, scam, scam. Fuck you, bitch scammer. Yes, that's a direct quote from his comment. I got a screenshot of it before he was banned from the groups. That incel shit is strong in this one. A few of my regulars in the group saw the post and decided to leave me great big tips in hopes that it didn't deter me from doing special requests for them like I did for Calvin. Aw, isn't that nice of them? I ended up making more than triple the amount Calvin paid me. That's actually really funny. I also did press charges against him. We went to court back in November. He was fined $5,000 and sentenced to 6 months in jail. Let's just say I got the last laugh. That's fucking beautiful. But yeah, that's the end of the story of how nice guys can be found anywhere, and how one tried me and it backfired in his face. I hope you enjoyed my story. I know it's hard to believe. Sometimes I think it's all just a nightmare. But it happened, and I won. Little School, I have to tell you, that was possibly the most amazing story of revenge I've ever heard. I really enjoyed that one. I hope the rest of you did, because I know I did. That was fucking beautiful. Like, this motherfucker really thought he was slick. He really thought that, too. He was all just like, I'm gonna get all my money back. I'm so much better. And it's like, dude, even if you wanted to say that all of these OnlyFans women are oh so terrible, okay, but then why are you in their groups? And why are you paying them? If they're so awful and so not worth it, like you keep trying to fucking push, why the fuck you giving them money? Why the fuck you all up in their DMs? I don't know, man. Kinda sounds like you might be full of shit. Just saying. Just saying. Also, if it hasn't become incredibly obvious, I'm a big believer of, sex work is work, and these people earn their fucking money, and they are entitled to that money. They work hard for that shit, and they should get it. So assholes like Calvin can fuck right off. I'm glad he ended up paying twice as much. Mr. I'm gonna take my $375 back. Well, looks like you owe $5,000 now, don't you, bitch? What did you learn? Ah, beautiful. But that's going to be the end of this particular video, so thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this. Lord knows I did. If you would like to support my channel, you can do that by visiting my Ko-Fi, which is like Patreon, but cooler, and just generally more awesome. Or my merch store, which is possibly the most amazing merch store ever to exist. I'm going to leave possibly in there because there might be better ones, but I haven't seen them. If you'd like to send me your own stories, send it to r/Moonhorse Stories. I'll check it out. And every weekend, my wonderful fiance and I do live streaming. Sometimes it's video games, sometimes it's crazy shit like this. Sometimes it's shit you will not even believe. Seriously, our live streams go fucking everywhere. You should check them out. You should. You should. I left that pause there intentionally. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next video. I love you all so very much. Goodbye.